No, it's a mic check. Yeah. Okay. And my PC is not here. I don't have to. My PC ain't gonna do it. So, I don't wanna do that. keep saying what I got going on. I ain't studying all this week. Let me get my notes down this week. Today is Monday. No. Good morning. I didn't think no one was here. I wanted to reach out to let you guys know that the STC is still not working on my PC, on my work laptop, and then this weekend my PC actually went out, so it's in the shop, so I can't log into STC on my personal today. I won't have it back until this evening, so I just wanted to just reach out because no one's reached out back to me to let me know. Like I said, I did tell is it Homie? I did let him know on Friday when I brought him back in Teams that about the issue with the PC saying that it is that I'm in Mexico, right? Mexico, yes. Because I think that's the real reason. Because at first when I saw it, the numbers, I thought it was like an IP address thing. But then I'm like, my IP address should show. I mean, it should be the same on my PC because my PC was hardwired as well. So it should show the same. I don't know why it was a difference, but I guess with the location being locked on here. So I'm just waiting on somebody to reach back out to me to let me know that's fixed. But this morning it hasn't been fixed.
Alicia, can you take a screenshot for me of the Zscaler IP address?
Okay, how do I'm sorry. Zscaler? Let me see.
When you sign into STC,
So you want that error message?
you know how it comes up and it tells you that it's showing up as Mexico?
You mean when I go to Saks? Because see, the IP address is not, I don't even know how to see that. But I know that every time I go to a page, it either has Saks or Spanish. But I do have the Zscaler server information in front of me now, like my username, server, client.
Does it have an IP address on it?
Yeah.
Can you take a screenshot of that and email that to me, please, so I can send that?
Sure.
Mr. Robinson, the president, he's asking for it.
Gotcha. I'm doing it right now.
Thank you.
No problem. Give me 2 seconds. It's saying.
Okay, I think I got it. Let me check. Thank you. Yep, this is what I need. So let me take a screenshot of this. And let me send this to Mark. Thank you, Santosh. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you. Anything that can help me get this resolved before we get into nesting next week will be great.
Yes, absolutely. I'm sending it to him right now so I don't get sidetracked.
Alexa, play Cardi B album.
Am I the Drama? Airtime Edition by Cardi B on Amazon Music.
I'm going to check that IP address actually because I do have a way to check it. I want to see where it's actually coming up.
According to police, the victim, Cardi B, who has always been a controversial bloggers, journalists, most chillingly, several female rappers. If these allegations are true, it will undoubtedly be one of the darkest chapters in music history.
you up. I know these bitches in my summer feel so cold. I don't think these bitches know. I want them begging for their life, I want them dead. I heard their bitches coming and they scared. I wanna pull the lanes front so they, I want all these bitches dead. Can't compete with me, I'm not the one. I told some they put their hair up in a bun. I let these see I shoulda left these with none. Never smart beef for me, what can I say? This done. Blood die young. Look, the one found for my toes in it. Music found with my soul in it. My ear in my business. These love putting their nose in it. Tell them better use your head before I come there, put a hole in it like bah, bah, bah. Now she can bow with it. They say, Cardi, you tweaking now. I don't be tweaking enough. We go, now we letting it slide. I don't be bringing it up. Alexa, play Cardi B album with explicit.
Cardi B Radio from Santosha's Pandora.
Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ready, they know. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, be sexy as fuck. Name 5 beer songs, gun pointing to your head. Down, I'm dead. My melatonin broke, putting us in bed. Doing you a favor if it run me on bread. Pop shit got bags, only thing that I do. Every time I walk, here looking like you wanna beef with me, are you sure? Talking about culture, you wild. Look, you Italian. I'm Cardi B, shorty. Who you wanna be, shorty? You from Boston? Let's have a little tea party. Why you got kicked out of that condo? Why you be on that and you be lying? Why you always thinking that? Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ready enough. That's pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, I be sexy as fuck. You're a bad bitch, you mad. Cause you feel like you're dead. I heard a bitch looking for me. Hey, girl, I'm at the back where you at.
We're missing one, Danielle. She has a power outage.
This shit be easy when you find somebody on your level. My niggas say my lady, he never say my bitch. Some niggas make excuses, he make that shit exist. Most niggas want attention, my nigga give me his. He know he a star, but he my biggest fan. what you said. First I give you my number, then you give me some head. Don't need no GPS, I know what's going down. You got that love, Jones, baby, I'm 90s fine. I'm from Splash Time, you know I keep it wet. Might have gave him that good, but I gave him the best. Pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, bitch. Pop that pussy for your man, why you fucking people, nigga, need to find your own man, bitch. Pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, bitch. Pop that pussy for your man, why you fucking people, nigga, need to find your own man, bitch. It's like he's looking for something, a tight squeeze, but he still gonna make his way through that tunnel. Yeah, I might bend over, but ain't falling for nothing. I turned this house into a home. I'm one hell of a woman. I'm so beautiful, gorgeous. He tell me every morning I'm the type of fine make a nigga run to that altar. Took me home to his mama, make him empty that body. He be running to that phone, fuck my shit when I call it.
Danielle's got a power outage. I'm sure with Crystal in it.
They're trying to get it into.
I can't see them, so I've always got to ask.
Pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, bitch. Pop that pussy for your man, why you fucking people, nigga, need to find your own man, bitch. Pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, bitch. Pop that pussy for your man, why you fucking people, nigga, need to find your own man, driving me crazy. My man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby.
Hey, Craig, there you are. Is everything in place for Apartments.com's rent
Alexa.
registration day?
Play Cardi B Am I the Drama explicit on Amazon Music.
Am I the Drama by Cardi B on Amazon Music.
Grammy Award-winning recording artist Cardi B, known for her chart-top hits, now stands accused of a crime spree that has left a trail of devastation in India. National rap superstars on the run after being linked to a series of brutal killings. And report any sightings immediately. According to police, the victim, Cardi B, who has always been a controversial bloggers, journalists, and most chillingly, several female rappers. If these allegations are true, it will undoubtedly be one of the darkest chapters in music history.
All right, guys. I just got an update. Can I have you guys check your Saks email to see if you have received a email from SFCC, the Salesforce Commerce Cloud? I don't want you to go in and set anything up yet. I just need to know that you got the email. We're gonna go in all together. Okay, I'm seeing it's the pay.
I wanna put a lace front of the hands. I want all these bitches dead. Can't compete with me, I'm not the one. I told her, I'm not good, put their hair up in a bun. I love these bitches, see, I should've left these hoes a month. Never smarted beefing me, what can I say? These hoes be dumb, bitches love to die young. Look, the water fountain put my toes in it. Music I put my soul in it. My coochie
She ain't my business. These bitches love putting their nose in it. Tell a bitch you better use it head for I come there, put a hole in it like now she can roll with it. They say, Cardi, you tweaking now. I don't be tweaking enough. Bitch, be doing shit and I be letting it slide and I don't be bringing it up. Bitch, be out here and take lies about me. Yeah, you making it up. When I get it to her head, Cardi, you eat what's fuck. She said my name, she get a belt. She think I'm playing, she get a belt. When we go in the store, don't touch nothing, you complain or you get a belt. I cried 300 days last year. None of y'all pull me up. And like those tears that ran down my cheek, you better be sorry as fuck. Girl, guess who dropped 1,000 times and none of it's working? Guess who doing shows with damn near free and pockets hurting? Guess who make sure that she pay nice when we in person? And guess who done bodied up more bitches than they searching? I'm collecting body bags like they purses. I don't even rap no more, I drive hearses. Bitches got some nerve and then be nervous. Don't tell me, tell customer service. Not for nothing, I'm that bitch. I look good, plus I'm thick. If you get money and you cute, then babe, you basically my twin. You been here since what's poppin', then we basically locked in. You don't see me get knocked down 9 times, still get up 10. They still mad about that Grammy. They still mad that I'm still poppin'. They still mad that they don't play her in the club and I went down. Don't say rebuild it, revamp it, but ain't do nothing. Had another baby, a free grandpick. You gotta love it. Niggas tweaking, yeah, in front of the world. What? Hey, do a bitch like that if I'm you. I try to come in peace, they tore me into pieces. Now I gotta R.I.P. I want they heads, I want them begging for their life, I want them dead. I know they heard the bitches coming and they scared. I wanna pull the lace fronts off they heads. I want all these bitches dead. If you not my bitch, you just a bitch, think you a op. If you with that bitch, when I come get her, you gon' die. Brad, P, shot, blah. I want all these bitches dead.
Gone in disease, capiche?
And also in my email, when we were talking through about the price overrides on Friday late afternoon, for when we are placing an order, and if it is more than 25% or $100, whichever is less, we had to submit an ORC. Well, we do submit the ORC for the full amount of that override. You don't do part in the OOBO and then part ORC. It all gets put on ORC. But I have gotten the answer. So it is a separate refund. So they will get charged the full amount of the order and then get a refund within like, I want to say those get done.
Alexa, stop music.
But of course, it's not in the Candy article, so we can't quote it to the customer. But it is already set up so that as soon as the order is shipped out and they are charged, we can process that refund. But we do have, we submit the ORC, the back office team actually applies it. So I think Kristen still has coming into the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna
Spinning. Just spinning and spinning.
Oh, okay. So let me talk a little bit about SFCC and the passwords. Because we are gonna set up our passwords and then we're gonna get it synced up with regular Salesforce so that you guys will actually be able to do order on behalf of. All right, so with that email that you guys got, before we actually go in to set up credentials, let's talk about it. Your username is going to be your Saks email address, and it will be the .com, not the .tech. when it comes to the password, and I just realized I think my camera kicked off. Let's try that again. When it comes to passwords, they have to be a minimum of 12 characters, and you need 3 of the 4. Capital letter, lowercase letter, number, and special character. Honestly, for the more secure password, I would use all 4. One from each category. They do expire every 90 days, and you cannot match your last 10 passwords. And if you ever forget forget your password and for some reason it's messed up, you can go to that Order on Behalf of Troubleshooting KB article, and you'll be able to reset from there. You'll be able to click on it. It'll take you. You sign in. You use forgot password. So start thinking of what your password is going to be.
Maybe it's gonna be the same thing.
Right, so then everybody kind of thought of what they want their
Girl.
password to be. If you have, go ahead and open up that Salesforce Commerce Cloud email. Click on the link to set up your credentials. Do make note of what your password is going to be because we are going to have to enter it in another spot. And then once you've got your password created, go ahead and raise the hand in the Google Meet. Oh, Cam, I'm sorry. What were the password requirements? They are
She clearly got it now.
Capital letter, lowercase letter, number, special character. And yes, your username is your sax.go.
Hi, good morning. This is Asia. Could you, Heidi, could you tell me the name of the email again? I think let's get back to it.
Yeah, it's Salesforce Commerce Cloud. I don't want to say it says something like "Welcome to." No. Yeah, if it says anything about multi-factor, just ignore it. You don't have to do that. And then just remember, once you've finished setting up your password, go ahead and raise the hand in the meeting.
Morning. I didn't think no one was here. I wanted to reach out to let you guys know that the STC is still not
finish setting up their password.
No, I appreciate you. Anything that can help me get this resolved before we get into semester next week will be great. No, I appreciate. No, I appreciate you.
You're calling me.
God bless you. No, I appreciate you. Anything that can help me get this resolved before we get into semester.
Still two to finish setting up their password. Or do I just have one more? So once you guys raise your hands, it doesn't put you in alphabetical order anymore. Bear with me. Oh. Asia, was that clapping meeting you finished setting up your password there?
I meant to raise my hand, but I clapped instead.
Okay.
So, sorry. But I'm finished.
And I think that is everybody. Or at least everybody that's still in the meeting right now. Okay. Alright, let me share my screen. Alright, so now that you guys set up your password and you noted it down somewhere as your SFCC password, now we have to add it into regular Salesforce where we work our cases, because that's what's going to allow us to connect to the website and be signed in as if we are the customer. So in Salesforce, if you find your little view profile icon, kind of looks like a little bear. I need you to click on that and click on settings.
Okay, hold on.
And then once you click on settings, it's gonna bring up kind of your personal setting type thing. We need you to go to advanced user details. Was everybody able to navigate to advanced user details?
No, did you say the regular Salesforce?
Yeah, regular Salesforce.
Okay.
Alright, so once you are on advanced user details, you're gonna see the edit button. Go ahead and click on your edit button. Your screen's gonna change a bit, and then we need to scroll down to the additional information section. And we're gonna do 3 things here. In your SFCC username field, that's where you're gonna put in your Zax.com email address. And then the next box down, the SFCC password, that password that you just created, goes there. And then in agent location, if it is not already displayed as TechN USA, use that drop down to select TechN USA. Once you've done all of that, you can either scroll all the way up or scroll all the way to the bottom and then click the save button.
Hi, I'm sorry, Heidi. Could you go back to how you got to the advanced user details?
Oh, yes. So on your little view profile option, you're going to click on settings. That comes up with like personal information. And then on the left hand side, find the option for advanced user details. And that will bring you to where you can enter your SFCC credentials. And in good news, guys, you only have to do this once every 90 days. And when it comes time for you to, your password's about to expire for SFCC, you do start getting emails at 10 days in advance. So you do get plenty of warning to be able to change that password and then go in and update it in regular Salesforce. once you have saved your SFCC and location information in your advanced user details, go ahead and raise the hand in the Google Meet.
I'm sorry, can you do another walkthrough of, you said the location and what else?
Oh, yep. Let me just hit edit on my screen and scroll down. So your SFCC username is your Saks.com. Oh, my screen scrolled back up. Hang on a second. And then the SFCC password that you just created, and then your agent location. Then all you have to do is either scroll to the top of the page or scroll to the bottom of the page and hit the save button. So these three fields need to be filled in.
Um, um, it doesn't bring me to the option of like advanced setting, and we in the regular Salesforce, right? Well, we
Regular Salesforce. Nope, we're in regular Salesforce. Because you already set up your password, right?
Right. So I click the bear.
You click the bear. Did you choose settings?
When I click the bear.
Yeah. So when you click on the bear, you're going to get two options: settings or log out.
Mine brought up a whole nother profile. Like it brought me to the.
It brought you to this one, right? This personal information one.
Let me show you.
Okay, let me stop sharing for a second.
It brings to this screen.
Okay. Do me a favor. How about hover over the little bear icon and wait till it gives you a drop down. See where it says view profile? Go ahead and click on that.
It won't let me click.
Okay. Go ahead and close this tab where it's got your name on it. All right. Now let's try the bear. View profile. Why is it not letting me click on that? How about try refreshing the browser? Why does it not allow you to graphics bizarre? Hang on a second. You hover back over the bear. Why did it shut my? Let me just grab and try and click on view profile again. Okay, just leave your mouse there so it shows that it's not letting you click, so that I can grab a screenshot of that. Okay. All right. Let me. I'm gonna use the Slack, which is on my phone. I can reach out and let them know that we ran into a bit of a problem. Hopefully they get back to me quickly. Because that's just weird that he won't let you view your profile. Because if you can't view your profile, it won't let you update that every 90 days. right, Nick. They just double checked, so I'm gonna ask you to sign out of Salesforce, sign back in, and see if it'll let you get to advanced.
Cool.
Yeah, I think the problem was I was in a window that was signed all the way to Google.
Sorry, yeah, okay. All right. Do I have anybody else still needing to get their password saved? Because I had 9. Nick would have brought us to 10, but we've got 12 people.
No, sir. Hey, hurry up.
So still just looking at 10 hands up. So who do we have that's still working? 14 people in the meeting, but that includes me, JB, and Miss Kim.
You doing too much, bro. How the fuck am I doing too much? How? Kai bought our first house and got destroyed.
What did you say? Who are we missing?
Yeah, who are we missing for getting their credentials saved in Salesforce?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There are 14 people in the meeting, and me and Miss Kim are included in that 14. There are 10 hands up. Try to compare names, but they're not alphabetical.
Okay, so Asia, Audrey, that's it. Brittany. Does Brittany have her hand up?
Nope.
Okay, she doesn't.
She does not have her hand up. That is who I am missing.
Chanel, Crystal, Marikisha. Oh no, she doesn't.
She's got her hand up. Yeah, Brittany's the only one that doesn't have her hand up.
I have to scroll up and down to look in between the
Yes, I do the same.
So it looks like Santosha. Nope, she's got her hand up.
Yeah, it's Brittany that does not have her hand up.
It's Brittany, and then Danielle has the power outage. So
Right.
going on, fishies? This is for you. This is all for you. All this water is for you. Where my fishies at?
So
The
right
girl
now
here
just
is
waiting for
Hawaii.
confirmation
Sending
that
you
you
so
were
much
able to
love
get
from
your
the beautiful
SSDC
island of
password
Anguilla.
today.
Let's see what's going to be your love message of the day, Pisces. What do you need to know about what's going on in love? Let's see. For my fishies. Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming, Pisces. You got recalling. Okay. It says memories, missing someone, and reminiscing. Somebody missed the hell out of you. Some of you, it could be a sneaky link because you got sneaky link on the bottom. It says hidden lovers, work. Oh no, why did I say work? Some of you could be work, or somebody you met through work, but it says low key situationship and side piece. So this could be the person that's missing you. So I don't know if you cut off some type of side piece or some type of sneaky link, but child, they missing you. Okay, Pisces, they looking at pictures of you, reminiscing. They could be on your social media if you have it. They miss you, boo. They want that thing again. Pisces, what's going on, fishies? This is for you. This is all for you. All this water is for you. Where my fishies at? The girl here, Miss Hawaii.
If this is on your For You page and you don't mind helping people out, if you could please watch this video all the way through. If you actually like the video, if you can please repost it. So if this is your first time seeing me on your For You page, hi, my name's Anaí. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 boys. I've been a stay-at-home mom for almost 4 years, and me and my hubby have been together since we were 15, 16. And you might be asking, why do you need us to watch the video all the way through? So I am in the Creators Rewards program. So what that is, if this lands on your For You page, for every qualifying 1,000 views, I'll get monetized. Obviously, if you watch the video more than once,
So
engage
Friday
with
we
it.
left
But if you don't
off
want to send it to
with
someone, send it to yourself if you want to. That helps me out a lot, and that will determine how much the RPM is. And an RPM is basically how much I'm making per 1,000 views. So right now I'm
going
seeing
through
it's about
basic
60
order,
cents for my video. So
and
that's how much I
we
make
had talked
per 1,000
through
views, 60 cents. It might not seem like a lot, but trust me,
basically
it
that order
adds up really, really fast. So I do want to pay the rent
that
for
they would get
December
their
1st. I don't have to do this, but I just wanted to take a weight off my man's
they
shoulder.
get their
Guys, and tell him
confirmation
that I
email
got
and
rent
then they
this
get
month.
another
If you're a
email when it
stay-at-home mom,
ships.
you completely understand the feeling. And Pink Queens did
And
come
then we
through
talked
last
about
month to
wrapping
his
up the
birth month.
cakes.
His birthday is November 17th. So stay tuned. I'll have a
So
video
now
on
is
November
a
1st for
good
that. It's been
point
really hard to keep
to
it. If you made it this far, let me know if this actually made
talk
it to your
about
For You
what
page.
needs to go
If this
in
is on
your
your For You
notes.
page and you don't mind helping people out, if you could please watch this video
So
all
when
the
it
way
comes
through.
to
If you
the
actually like
notes,
the video,
we
if
do
you could
have
please repost
AI
it. So if this
generated
is your first
notes.
time seeing me on your For You page, hi, my name's
So
Anaí. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 boys.
yes, you
Stay-at-home
do
mom
need
for
detail
almost
in
4
your
years,
notes,
and me and
but
my hubby have been
not
together
like the
since we were
paragraphs
15,
that you would
16.
normally
And you
have to
might be
write to
asking, why do you
document
need us to watch the
everything,
video all the way
because the
through? So I
AI
am
will
in the
take
Creators
care of
Rewards
most of it.
program. So what that is, if this lands on
However,
your For You page, and for every
the
qualifying
AI
1,000
does
views,
mess up
I'll
when
get
it comes to
monetized.
numbers.
Obviously, if you watch the video more than
So
once,
anything you
engage with
vary,
it. But if you
you
don't
are
want to
going
send
to
it to someone,
input
send
in
it to
your note
yourself if
template,
you want to. That helps me out a lot, and that
and
will
I
determine how
am
much the
going
RPM. And an
to bring
RPM
up my
is
email
basically
so
how
I
much
can
I'm
send
making
you
per
guys that
1,000
note
views. So
template.
right now I'm seeing it's about 60 cents for my videos. So that's how much I make per 1,000 views, 60 cents. It might not seem like a lot, but trust me, it adds up really, really fast. So I do want to pay the rent for December 1st.
Gotta go at home, what you call it?
Project.
I don't know we gonna start. You look cute, Shahagani. I thought it was somebody different up there.
You meet a lot of pretty girls, but you know when you meet that one that you like, nah, like this is it. This is what I'm gonna do the most for this one. Even if it don't work out, what makes a woman flawless? What makes a woman perfect is her heart, bro. It's her characteristics, bro. Cause beauty and looks fade, but your character is who you really are. That's what lasts. So when I'm telling you, like, you flawless from obviously I think you're attractive, but you flawless in your character, you flawless in your mindset, you flawless in your ways and how you do things, how you move, how you treat people, your mindset, your
sent your ass in my paper, see how I'm doing, baby. Tell them I'm still pretty, still getting money, still standing on business, still the biggest. Okay, still in my bag, still getting blessings, still succeeding, still successful. I'm still, baby. I'm still looking good. Still keep it on me. I'm still, baby. Still staying. I'm still, okay? I'm still. Tell them I'm still. And if they sent your ass in my paper, see how I'm doing, baby. Tell them I'm still. Still pretty, still getting money, still standing on business, still the biggest. Okay, still in my bag. Still getting blessings.
I'm sorry, did you see my
I just saw it.
I'm still, baby.
How do I turn that off?
I'm still looking good. Still keep it on.
it's VPN that's on.
So do I go to the VPN settings?
Yes, please.
So do I turn off where it says allow VPN over metered networks? About allow VPN by while roaming, because I don't have a VPN on here. It's telling me to add one actually.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, I went to the restroom and I came back and I see I was logged out.
Mhm.
So are we still doing the same thing?
So I need the update on whether you were able to save your SFCC credentials in regular Salesforce. Because your
Yeah.
hand didn't go.
Yeah, my
Okay.
hand was up for a while. I must have went down, but yeah, I was like the third person to do that.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
That's good. That means we can move forward. I am just finishing typing the email where I am sharing that noting template with you guys.
Until a motherfucker can tell me to my face how they feel about me. Stop running your mouth like a little bitch. You can take a seat in the podcast mix section because that's where you belong. Grow some balls and come at me. Or just shut your fucking mouth.
So again, that AI does not do great with numbers. So any number that you discuss, whether it's an amount, if you have created a new order and you're going to give them the order number, if you're talking about what we refer to as a TAT, turnaround time, like if you confirm that shipping is 3 to 6 days from the ship date, that's got to be in there too. this all the way. And I suggest when you get the template, that you open it up, make a copy, save it to your Google Drive, because otherwise everybody's trying to use the same document. And you can take that, you can copy and paste it into Notepad, but I do suggest saving it in your Google Drive so that it doesn't go away. I'm sure you guys have noticed that as you work in Remote Desktop, anything that you type into a Notepad disappears the next time you look. You're not able to save anything to the Remote Desktop. You would have to save it to your Google Drive. Bring that note template down here. And the reason I want to show you the note template first is because it is what we use at Activist is slightly different than what other sites might be using.
Heidi, are you sharing or thinking about
It's pulling up now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as you are working with the customer, and like I said, a lot of people prefer to use Notepad or like a Word document separate from the Google document, just because the Google document is going to show up as a tab, and otherwise you're separating it out, which isn't terribly difficult, but it's easier if you don't have it in one of your browser tabs to have to flip back and forth. It's easier to line it up just next to you doing. All right, so you can see we have you put in the customer's name. If the customer calls in with an order inquiry, you don't need to fill in that order number because it's already on the case. If you discuss any additional orders, then you have to put those additional order numbers in. And if you create an order, if you place an order on behalf of, you need to put that order number. Did you discuss any promo codes? Have you used any promo codes? Then you are going to have to type in that promo code. Gift card amount. Do you discuss a gift card with the customer? What's the amount on it? Refund amount and turnaround time. Again, numerics, right? What's the dollar amount of their refund? Did you do any tracking numbers? Did you talk about tracking? The shipping turnaround time, and then any additional notes. Now, this doesn't have to be numerics. This could be what you promised the customer, in general, what you did. Again, the AI is really good at getting notes, but you must use guided flow in order for the AI to generate notes. You cannot skip past it. Does everybody know how to make a copy of a Google Doc in order to have their own copy saved in their own drive? So if you go to File, choose Make a Copy, it'll pop up like this, and then it should default to your drive. You can rename it whatever you want, and then click Make a Copy, and that way, when you are signed into Google, you can open your Google Drive. You've got the template right there. You're not all trying to use the same one that I shared to you. So if you just copy it now and you paste it into Notepad now, even if you save it, the next time you log into Remote Desktop, it will be gone. So you do need to put it onto Google Drive. everybody got their note template saved on their Google Drive. All right, I'm seeing thumbs up come through. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this. All right. So once you place that order for the customer, you then need to wrap up the case. So wrapping up the case includes putting your note in the case feed. And in order to do that, let me share this tab. You know, you default to the orders tab. If you go to feed, I feel like I need to zoom my UAD out a little. Because it is super zoomed in. I just need this to load. I really dislike Google Meet. It makes everything running so slow on my computer, and I ran all the updates and I purged all the old files over the weekend. I'm gonna stop sharing and see if I can get it to load any faster, and then reshare.
How many times can I say y'all?
So on the feed tab, you've got another set of options. You want it to be on post, and you see where it says share and update? You're gonna click on that. That is where you will paste your notes in from your template. Paste that note template there. You are able to attach pictures. Important reminder for some later sections. You are able to attach pictures. You can bold print something if you have to. You can italicize, you can underline. Once you've got your note template in, you hit share. Share. It gives you that little pop-up that your information was shared. Okay, so then see all the cases. So this is actually, if a customer calls back in, this is where you would go to review the notes from the previous associates that helped them on that case. So view, post, share, and share. So again, the AI will do a lot of the work for you when it comes to generating your notes. It'll get a lot of details. It'll recap the conversation. It will also denote any KB articles that you look at. But it's not good with numbers. That's the downfall. It is not good with numbers. So you do have to put in your note template. All right. Now when it comes to wrapping up the case, this is displays two-sided, right? So this is showing you where the wrap-up button is, and then on the right-hand side of the screen is an excerpt from that KB article about the dispositions, the themes, categories, subcategories. Okay. So it's really important that you take that opportunity at the end of your case to update the theme, the category, and the subcategory if they are different than what you anticipated at the start of the call during guided flow. So what does that look like? Let me bounce back over to you, Amy. All right. So our little wrap-up button is here underneath contacts. You can also see in feed, in the options, there's post, there's email, there's wrap-up. You can do wrap-up from either spot. It's usually just easier to click the wrap-up button. All right. So now it is wrap-up time. So things that you have to think about when you are wrapping up. Is the subject line. Did what the call usually came in as, is that how you're calling it?
She went viral.
At the start of the call,
Operational
do you
T4
anticipate
year.
it will be
so depressed.
at
I
the end
didn't
of the
brush
call,
my
you place
teeth
the
for
overlay,
a whole week.
right? The next field is your status field. Is it something that can be closed? Is it something that has to be put in follow-up? Is it something that's got to be reviewed by the risk support team? I keep wanting to call them risk management, the risk support team. So when it comes to status, this field, it is not often that you are going to have to change it. There are times, if you have created an ORC, when you go to wrap the case, this will not default to close. Okay. It will not default to close, it will default to follow-up, and it will, the workflow will send it to another team. Or it may default to the risk support team. Right? It all depends on what kind of ORC you have created. And just pop quiz, what does ORC stand for? Because we had a weekend in between. refund credit? Yes. Yes, okay. I saw it coming up in the chat. Business unit is always going to be seconds. Now, this is where you're going to have the most opportunity to update and change things. So we can see what type of call was it? Right, finding the call, what did you do for the same thing with categories and subcategories. Again, not every category has subcategories. I am, because I don't want to wrap this case right now, I want to bring up another KB article. I am going to close out this box. However, if I had already filled in all of my information and I was truly wrapping, I have to hit wrap up.
Never could have made it without
right now, I'm going to bring up this KB article. The Saks Global Dispositions Guide.
But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back,
there are a lot of options here when it comes to decide what you did for the customer, and you're going to have to do appropriate. So we do have a view of Amazon Web Services. Those calls, it is a virtual agreement. Those calls will go directly to the Amazon website. Yes, you can purchase Saks Fifth Avenue items on Amazon. We are a marketplace on Amazon. The next option is charge discrepancy. And use that if they've got an issue with charges or holds into their account. Right, because remember, when you place the order, we fill in an authorization. Once that order gets shipped, that's when we charge them. A lot of customers, even though they know about authorizations hold, still think it's a double charge. And it's not. So we do have, some categories here: partial refund, electronic merchandise refund, charging the customer. Are they reporting a double charge? Are they complaining about that pre-authorization hold or the authorization hold?
One thing they will not tell you about coming on social media is most people will not show you love
Then we move
until
into
they see
customer account.
everybody else
In
showing
a customer
you
account,
love back. And let me break it in.
this
They
is
will
if they
literally
have an
sit
issue
there
with
and
their
watch
account,
you upload your
have
content.
an issue
They
with
won't
their method of
repost,
payment,
they won't comment,
general
they
questions
won't
about how to
like, they won't
navigate,
support you
right?
in
Because they
any
could
way.
do a
But
lot of
the
self-service
moment
when
you
they're
start
signed into
getting
their
any
account online.
traction, the moment things start actually clicking for you, here's what's going to happen. I want
If
you
they
to be
want to
prepared.
subscribe
All of
or
a sudden,
unsubscribe
they are
from
in your
the
comments
catalogs or the
supporting you
mailing
like
list.
they've never supported you before.
Did
Like,
you guys
oh, I
already
knew
all
you would
sign up
make it.
for the
Are you
Saks
sure
Fifth
about
Avenue
that? So the truth is, when you're uploading, you have to understand, especially as a new content creator, that they are literally going to be watching the
So,
entire time.
at some
You
point,
have support.
when we
They just
pause,
don't want
okay,
you.
I'm seeing some
Honestly,
thumbs up
that's
and
why
some
you
no's.
cannot give up right
If
now.
you have
When
not
your
already
views
signed
feel
up,
low and you feel like nobody is supporting you, let me tell you one
I
thing.
saw some
They're
people
watching.
shaking their heads. But for
Everybody's
anybody that
watching.
has not signed up,
You just have to
it
prove
is
it to them.
worthwhile doing that
So
because then
keep
you
going
can
on
see
your
what's getting
content
emailed
journey.
out
So
to
if it
customers.
feels like nobody is
When,
paying
all the
attention to you
public
right
sits
now,
and all the
let me
public
be the
sits.
first to tell you. Everybody's watching. Let me know in the chat how long you've been on your
So,
content creation
under
journey,
customer account,
and make sure
this
to follow
is
me
like
as I
where
help
you're going to
you
find
grow
the
your
account
TikTok. One
information,
thing they
how
will
to
not
basically
tell
how
you
to
about
manage
coming on
their
social
account
media is
online.
most people will.
Do they have questions about their credit card? Did they not get any of their confirmation of either the placing of an
One thing
order
they
or the
will
shipping
not
of their
tell you
order?
about coming on social media is most people
Are
will
they
not show
suspicious
you
that some
love
kind of fraud
until
is
they
happening?
see everybody else showing you love back. And let me
Do they
break
have a
it in.
question
They will
about
literally
loyalty?
sit there and watch you
And
upload
again,
your content. They won't repost. They
this
won't
is the
comment.
kind of
They
fall you
won't
will be
like. They
transferring
won't
to the
support you in
loyalty
any way.
team.
But the moment you start getting any traction, the moment
So
things
they
start
would have to
actually
do
clicking
all
for
of
you,
the
here's
lovely
what's going to happen. I
disposition.
want you to be
And
prepared.
remember, it is a
All of a
warm
sudden,
transfer.
they are in your comments
comments
And when you
supporting
remote
you
transfer
like
to
they
them,
never supported
make
you
sure you give
before.
them the case
Like,
number
oh,
because
I
that way
knew
they
you
can
would
take
make it.
over that
Are
case.
you sure about
And they don't have to
that? So
create
the
a
truth is, when you're uploading, you
They
have to
just pull
understand,
it up
especially as a new content
and finish
creator,
it.
that they are literally going to be watching the entire
Is
time.
there a
You
payment
have
number?
support. They just don't want to
And
show
you
it.
can see
Honestly,
that,
that is why you
you know,
cannot
we've got
give up
lots of
right
options
now.
in
Even
here,
when your views
basically
feel low and
what
you feel
kind
like
of method
nobody
of
is
payment,
supporting you,
had the
let me
error,
tell you one thing, they're watching.
have they tried
Everybody's
multiple
watching.
options and they're still getting the error.
You just have to prove it to them. So keep
All
going
right,
on your
and
content journey.
subscription.
So if
So
it
like I
feels
said,
like
this
nobody is
is
paying
the,
attention to you right
you know,
now,
they
let me
sign
be
up
the
to get
first to
those
tell you,
emails.
everybody's watching.
Um,
Let me know in the chat how long you've
do they
been
want
on
to
your content
subscribe,
creation journey,
unsubscribe?
and make
Are
sure you
they
follow
looking
because I help
specifically
you
to get
grow
promo
your
codes,
TikTok. One thing they will not tell you about coming on social media is most people will not show you
gift
love
cards?
until they see everybody else
Is it an
showing you love
expired
back.
gift card?
And let me break it down. They
And
will
you can
literally
tell me
Either
what
you
kind of
gonna
gift
be
cards
tired
expired.
from hustling, or you gonna be tired from struggling. Bitch, pick one. Get your slapping body ass up and do something.
Promotional?
Yes, promotional. They're the only ones that do expire.
And if they sent your ass to my page,
Are they calling just to get a balance? Are they reporting it lost?
Still pretty, still
Are they
getting
looking
money,
to get it
still standing on
reactivated or
business,
unlocked?
still the biggest. Okay, still in my
In which
bag.
case you're gonna have to reach out to tier 2.
Still getting blessings. Still
Or
succeeding,
were they
still
supposed to get an
successful.
e-gift card
I'm
and they
still,
did not
baby.
get that email?
I'm still looking good. Still keep it on me. I'm still,
The
baby.
MNR,
Still stunting.
I'm
still, okay?
this is if a customer's
still,
package
so I'm
never
still.
arrives.
And if they
They
sent your ass
receive
to my
a gift
page,
box
you
or a gift note. They get a box that's completely empty, or they get a box and there are items that were supposed to be in that box and they're missing. How do we know if they were supposed to be in that box? We can look at the tracking numbers, right? Compare the tracking numbers. If they are reporting a package stolen, we still have to disposition that case, even though the only thing that we can really tell them to do is if it's truly that they're reporting it stolen, is that they have to open up. If there's an ORC refund inquiry, or we have to transfer to the closed loop team. That one doesn't apply to us. They are using this document across Saks and even Marcus and Bergdorf Goodman. So you are going to end up seeing some that are listed as another banner only. And that transfer to closed loop team is one that's for another banner. That's not for us. Then we get to the order inquiries, okay? And if they want to cancel, if they need an agent to place the order on their behalf, if they need to update their order information, that all falls under this theme. So with customer cancel, and you can see the options that are there for subcategories. Order modification. Are they looking to change their address or their shipping method? Are they trying to change an item size or color? What is their request? It is important to note that once that order has been placed, you cannot change the item size or color. If they're within that 20 minutes, you could cancel it off, but you would then have to place a new order to get those other items. You can't add the item after the order's been placed. So you could cancel it off of the original and create a new order. All right. Is it an employee, a Saks associate that's calling to place an order? And then, or talk about their order even. Goes under employee orders. And then order on behalf of customer. What are we doing? Right? There's a lot of subcategories here. And they have changed the options yet again. So this time, if I'm placing an order for my customer, it's order inquiry, order on behalf of customer, and then look at your subcategories. Is it that just that they preferred it? Were they having trouble with the website? Were they having trouble with the app? Did we cancel it? Are they trying to cancel a pre-order? Did we cancel their order because there was no inventory? Right. All of that goes here. And if they called saying that they wanted an order placed and you were helping them, but in the end you did not place an order, that's where you get this no order placed option. Also, this theme is customers that are tax exempt or want to a refund on taxes. All right, the other option. If it is a ghost call or turns into a ghost call, you don't have to worry about spam because you are not working the email queues, the inbound email queues. You will email. You'll send emails out to a customer and look for their responses, but you're not working the inbound queues, so it's not like you're going to get the out of office message that you mark as spam, right? So ghost call. Generally, you're going to know this during guided flow. And in guided flow, there is a little button that says ghost call. If you click that button, it will automatically categorize the case. It will assign it a theme of other and a category of ghost call. So you would not have to take those steps. Right. Are they calling about price adjustments? So if they want a price adjustment, if we have to do a price override or a price match. Okay. So is it a competitor price match? Is it an order on behalf of price override? Are we refunding or doing a price adjustment? Or are we price matching in-house? So matching to our own prices. And again, it's listing out our time frames, right? Within 7 days, more than 7 days. Is the tag price on the product different than on the site? And we're going to talk about that one in more detail when we get to the price adjustment section. Because there are very specific rules. Are they calling just to get some product information, right? They need help finding items. Is it about inventory, right? Do they just need some product information? Then promotions. If they're inquiring about promotions, this is where we've got our request to apply a promo after the purchase. Are they having a promo gift card problem? Do they have a question about a gift with purchase? And then just basic promo code, right? What is it? What's going wrong? Was it expired? Returns. If the customer is inquiring about a return that they placed for an order. So call tag. Remember, call tag is when instead of the customer dropping it off at a FedEx location or a Walgreens, which can also scan a little QR code, or they put it in a FedEx drop box. Instead of any of that, this is where we're sending FedEx back out to the customer's house to pick that up. Are they claiming counterfeit items? Are they looking for us to reship the order to them? Was it damaged or defective? Was it final sale? Anything final sale? Any questions final sale? Other than placing an order that's got a final sale item in it is going to be categorized as returns, final sale. Did they call in about their refund? And then you got some subcategories. Are we doing a return not received? Do they have return questions? Do they need another return label printed? Is this a return to sender scenario? Is it a return rejected scenario? Because yes, even though they ship the product back in, that return can still get rejected.
Acceptable to him, amen. In
Meaning
addition, I want to check this
either
out.
obviously been worn, it's missing the tag, the damage looks like something the customer did, and also could have been in transit from our warehouse.
Thank you, Savannah.
Are they calling about their return status?
Ladies love me. I love it.
Are we doing return to vendor? Remember there was that list of brands that we can return to vendor for?
It's the more so push you.
Are they calling because they took it to a store and the store said no?
It's to help you push.
Right, so store
I
return,
think a lot of people
store
better realize
return.
that everybody is not out to get them, and some people are really cool for real. I'm one of those people. I'm not out to get nobody, and I am really
shipping.
cool.
Are they calling about shipping?
Genuinely are
So
cool.
is it like, are they calling because
I'm
they
not
think there's a
against
delay?
you. I'm not trying to
Maybe
battle
help
you.
tracking? Are they saying
I'm
part of the
good.
order
Ooh,
didn't
I'm
arrive yet?
certified. They checked in
And
in
this is
all
different
angles.
than missing
So
items.
I have
So
no
this
need
is,
to compare,
they're supposed to
compete,
get 3
or
shipments,
battle my
like
inner
because
circle.
it's shipping out from one
Or
store
anybody
to
that I bring
another store
around me. I
and
have
shipping
no
out from the
need to
warehouse.
do that. That's not,
And they got
that's
the
the
one
least
warehouse
thing
at
on
one
my
of the stores,
mind.
but they haven't got the box from the other store yet, right? So this is part of the order did not arrive.
Thank y'all
They
for the
need help
gift. I
with tracking.
appreciate it.
The tracking link not working for them, and they're not tech savvy enough to navigate to the website and paste in that tracking ID number. Are they having trouble because they checked off that signature requirement?
It's okay, Mama Lena. Like, no, I'm
And
just
then of course you got
explaining
your
stuff to y'all
categories
when
in
we
here.
talking. I'm not talking about nobody in specific right now. I'm talking just
Where's my
in
package
general.
in service level agreement? Where is my package outside service level agreement? And then store. Do they have a complaint about the store? Do they need just basic information or location about the store? This section here, the inbound contact,
Michael
that is
Blake's little
only for
flex play, they
counties
one of the
and
same.
Bergdorf goods.
Somebody said, nope, they
We
don't
will never
remember
use
that.
the inbound contact. Understood.
Somebody said, who did some shit like that? Y'all know y'all
And
used
then
to love y'all some
website
flex
issue.
play. Y'all don't
So
get on
item
that
setup
flex play.
issue.
Y'all used to like
Are
them
the
clocks
images wrong?
before.
Do they not match the description? Is
Somebody
the
said, who?
copy
He
showing
scared
up
me.
in another language on our US site? Is it missing information?
Nah, not back here.
Other things that happen,
Only
the
New
site won't
York.
load,
They
or
said New
are
York
they
the only
unable
one
to
like
check
him.
out? So they get everything in their shopping cart, they get their promo codes applied, and they can't move forward to check out.
I remember that time. Y'all remember that time she spit on
Again,
Pumpkin?
payment
Pumpkin spit on her?
Are they
Somebody
getting
said
an error
he looked like his
message?
mom.
If they do get an error
Yeah.
message,
Somebody said
and
not
put
them
that in
copies
your
out be crap out clocks.
all of those options
Y'all
for
play too
theme,
damn much on this place.
categories, subcategories.
Y'all chat, this is fun. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all keep tapping that screen. Share the live.
Any questions on how to choose a
I'm not on
theme,
my
how to choose a
page.
category, how to choose a subcategory? I am
I
going to
work at
say
a
you're going to
cultivation
want this
facility where we grow
KB
some,
article up
process it, package it,
for at least the
and
first
label
month
it, and sell it to
as
dispensers.
you're trying to get used
Good
to
quality.
the bulk of the quality.
Thank you, baby.
And then later on, you just pull it up as
Yeah, I ain't really been doing shit today. They gonna have to charge to the game and not my heart.
nobody has questions about how to fix them.
Yeah, I did not come here to work today. I just came here to get a check. I'm tired. My
Yeah.
favorite part of the day is
You're not looking
recess
at
and lunch.
is that the SG disposition guide? Yep, SG disposition
Y'all watch my
guide,
bed.
themes, categories.
Y'all let me know if somebody coming.
Okay, thank you. Super helpful.
Motherfuckers already calling my phone.
Let's go back to my wrap up screen. Hit my little wrap up button. Got my option. See. Status. Generally, do not change that. Because if you change it, you could mess up a workflow that's built in. Like if you have created an ORC, there is a built-in workflow, so if you've done that, created an ORC, created MNR, do not change this.
I'm in Arkansas. I showed and see y'all.
But this is your last chance to update your theme, your category, your subcategory. And from there, you can go ahead and
I didn't get high enough.
wrap up. Subcategories. Do that. Oops, customer. So now I've got my theme, my category, my subcategory, updated to what my customer requested. Then I'm going to go ahead and click wrap up. And when I do that, the case, once I hit that wrap up button the second time, the case is going to finish updating and it is going to disappear from my screen. Notice the tab that had the case number on it is gone. Right?
Can you do that step going to a case again, or are you about to do it again? Are we doing another case?
I think I'm going to answer your question in the next thing that I'm about to do.
Okay.
So give me a minute. So if your case has disappeared and you need it back, if you go to this drop down, it usually defaults to home the first time you log in, and then anything else that you've looked at will be what it defaults to. So there is a drop down arrow. You can look at cases. So I'm going to go to cases. And then there's going to be a second drop down. It defaults to recently viewed. However, you can change it because there is a drop down. You can look at your open cases. You can look at all of your cases.
I'm just here to say that I may not be shit to
There's
y'all,
no need
but the
for you guys
crackhead down
to
here at my
go
local corner store
into
told
any
me
of
that I was
these
built like
extra
one of the Baywatch girls.
options
So,
at this
I'm
point.
just here to say that I may not be shit to y'all, but the crackhead down
There's
here at my
more
local
cases
corner
to
store
follow.
told me that I was built like one of the Baywatch girls. So,
But generally,
I'm just-
my open cases or
Is
my
that fucked up
cases
about life?
would be the most
You know
important.
Eli's a mix, right?
Now, because I wrapped that case, I would go to my cases. And I'm going to take a look at what I've got. I know I just closed that one. That was my trading class practice. So I can click on the hyperlink case number to bring that case back up. Now, this case is currently closed. You can reopen a case, and there is the scenario where you have to reopen a case. So to do that, you click on details. Scroll down, and you're going to see status, and it's got the little pencil behind status, and that's the edit button. And I want to change my status. If I am reopening a case, I will usually go to in progress because that shows it had been closed once, but now there's further work happening.
Shit.
And then you hit save and you have reopened your case. Another reason to utilize this cases drop down to find a case that's disappeared from your screen is when your after call work, your ATW time has run out, the case will also disappear from your tabs. And you will have to reopen it to be able to wrap it and add your notes. Or add your notes and wrap it. Does that make sense? I see lots of confused faces, so give me your questions.
It's not really questions. I think where I'm getting confused, Heidi, is we'll be talking about one thing, then you'll just, and I know you're trying to train, teach us a lot, but then just kind of like jump over to something else. And it's a little hard to kind of follow sometimes. And no offense, I know you have a lot of information you have to give us, but it's like we will be focused, or myself, I'll speak for myself, I will be focusing on something. And then you'll jump over and be like, yeah, and if you do this, it's just so much. There's no like.
It is. There is a lot.
And it's hard for, to go like if I'm making notes on one aspect and you just kind of throw something in like, oh, and you can also do this. I get it, but that's why my face sometimes looks like, what are we talking about?
Okay. No, that's okay. But somebody did have a question about when I was wrapping, and I needed to bring the case back up anyway. So now that it's up, let's go through the wrap up again. Because I think that was where the question stemmed from, right, Cam? Was it?
It was Brittany that asked the question.
Oh, it was Brittany. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm losing track of everybody. Okay. So now that I've got a case open on my screen again, I think I can answer your question. Right?
Okay, I was wondering how to get my screen to look like your screen. That's all. I'm trying to follow along.
Okay, because
Right
you don't
click.
have you don't have
Yeah.
a case open. Okay. Go ahead and pull up the same case that I've got. It's 1119168.
Hey Heidi, I have a question. Are you able to change the color of your mouse? Like when you're reading that stuff? Because it's just hard for my eyes to keep up.
Hard for you to see it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's in settings somewhere. Settings too.
Take me through that, take me through that. Where's she going? Take me through that, take me through that.
Can you go to details, right? Right? Right, Heidi?
If you have to when you have to
Oh, just so you can get to where you are.
That was not typo.
Oh yes, then I am on the details tab, yeah.
Thank you, Chanel. 'Cause I was over here like, where do we go now? This is squished all into this week. We should have been in this training a whole month. I like being with you guys. I know this is training, but so when we get a call, this information will automatically pop up on the screen, right?
I actually am going to take you guys through a video of what will happen. Heidi, are we supposed to be following along our computer?
Yeah.
You can. I think it helps a lot of people to be able to have it pulled up on their computer. So again, that case number is 111913668. Actually, I'm just gonna drop it into the chat. Let's see, copy.
Yeah, Heidi, since I'm in it now, it's making a little more sense than just looking at it on your screen because I was kind of getting my mind boggled like this is a lot. But now that I see it, it's better.
Oh, Cam's already put it in the chat.
It actually saved from the last time when I went in, that same case number was kind of lingering around from.
Oh, so like when you started typing it suggested.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna make the pointer larger. That's ginormous, okay. think I might have made it a little too large for the mouse, but is it easier to see now? That is a rather large arrow with the green. Okay. All right. So we have brought our case back up. Your after call work, especially that during that first week of nesting, your after call work, when it runs out, your case is going to disappear on you. It will happen. At least once to everybody. Because you're going to be so focused on making sure that you get your notes pasted in, that you're filling in your wrap up, it will disappear. Remember, got the cases drop down. It will default to recently viewed. Right. See, it even brought me back to recently viewed, even though I was just in there. And then you have your option of my cases, my open cases. Right, those are the only two that you guys should need to look at.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna touch him. And I'm not getting this.
What questions do you guys have about wrapping a case? Jeanette.
Okay, so Kelly, when you say that it will disappear if we don't make that change, so then we can just kind of go back into our cases, what you're showing us, pull it back up and continue.
Yep.
Okay. So it will let us go in and get the okay.
Yeah. And if you have not completed wrap up, you are not going to have to take those steps to reopen the case. Because it doesn't automatically close the case, it just disappears the tab.
But does it immediately a new call?
That's something you have to be careful for. Yeah. There is a possibility that you could get a new call in the meantime. So that's another reason that My Open Cases is very helpful, because you can, once you get some downtime, you are going to be able to go to My Open Cases. You can look and see how many cases you have open that are assigned to you. What status are they in? Right? So if I go to the My Open Cases, I should just have 2. I should not have any other open cases assigned to me. So always, like when you're doing this double check, this for your open cases, when you're doing this double check, look at the status. Make sure that none of them are sitting in new. That's part of the whole wrap up thing. They should be in either follow up from another team, risk support, or flows. They should never be in new. So that's also a good check for the end of the day. Right? And I think JB might have shared a, what do we call it, a commute, everything that you have to open. Maybe we'll put together like an end of the day checklist for you guys. So make sure you've done this before you sign out. Okay, so that takes us to the end of placing an order if the customer already has the account. So what I'm going to do next is we're going to go through the order on behalf of steps as if a customer has called in wanting to place. Before we can do that, though, we can't all work on it from the same case. So we can't all do this at the same time.
Okay.
These are going to be the bulk of the role play calls that we'll be doing later on this week. So I can either move through the screens, or I can have one of you volunteer and share your screen to move us through the screens. I kind of like the idea of getting a volunteer to share their screen and move through, that we can all work together as a group. What do you guys think? Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, so who is going to be my volunteer? Nick raised his hand first. Why is that not surprising? All right, Nick, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that you can start sharing your screen. We are going to work from that case number, the 11191368, because I've already got it attached to my